Hey, welcome to Pillar Six or Week Six listening. Our raw material. I'm Quan Tracy Cherry, and Tavish and I are just beyond the moon about that. We're about halfway through the spring session of our raw material, and I could say something like, "Well, where does the time go?" Well, listening is a spiritual week, along with music, week two, and then resources, week 10. And a lot of times we don't think of our inner voice or our intuition as a resource, and it's called women's intuition. So that can kind of give men a kind of like, well, we don't have it, what men call it hunches, but that inner voice. And it's interesting that the women's intuition, if we look at what we get this week from the far side, let's see if you can't read that. Now, Tavish will, she takes care of this part of it. But it's the kid, and he said, and it basically says, "Oh, so you must be the one they call the kid," and the kid is down there, and so that plays into the women's intuition because one of my arguments or insights that just has come through over the decades has been that well, women have intuition because their bodies are made to have the babies, and the babies don't talk. So we men, I mean, we just don't have the same equipment, and so and that's just one physical reason. But listening to the inner voice, listening to the inner wisdom, yes, astrology and the runes and all of the knowledge that we gain, whether it's esoteric or in school or through education, that energy is, there's always more available, right, to learn or to know. But listening has a lot to do with that innate wisdom, and do you pay attention to the inner voice? Do you trust the information? And with so much information available to us on our smartphones, the listening with the heart. And what I love about this being a spiritual week is that a lot of times we just energetically on a spirit level know when someone's just listening to say the next thing. That they didn't really, you don't really feel heard. So it's important maybe to realize, when are you really paying attention to body language? Are you pausing and breathing before you answer? And just, and as I was doing the contemplation or being mindful about this one, what came up for me to pass along was since this is connected to music, maybe go through whatever songs that have listening in it or heart energy, because listening with your heart, with that gut heart energy, really brings in a wholeness with week 12, but it just feels differently. It feels more soulful than just listening to the mind. And so the song that came in was from, Sparkle, which was a movie in the middle 70s, and it was called If You Look Into Your Heart with a Positive Mind, Take Self Inventory of Your Woman and Glory. So, looking in, listening within. This is Quan out, and Tavish and I really thank you for the support and just all good stuff. Talk to you later.